Injustice 2 has a ton of content. In our guide, we'll teach you about characters, controls, special moves, combos, gear, XP and stats and much more. The first question we want you to ask yourself is, what am I trying to do? This seems like a dumb question. You want to hit the other player until they're out of life. But this itself, like a quest in a role-playing game, is a goal we need to break down into components. In Injustice 2, victory comes down to outmaneuvering, outguessing and finally dealing damage effectively. Injustice is a fast and aggressive game, and players are going to be continuously attacking. However, each character has a distance from their opponent where they're going to work best. Swamp Thing is a character whose best tricks work at a distance. To the contrary, the Flash is all about getting in quick and landing explosive damage at close range. To get where you need to be, you need to master the basic movements and understand your character's attacks. From here you can start to form a game plan. It's important not just to think about what your game plan is, but also what your opponent is trying to do. Every special move, every attack pattern and every single action in this game can be countered perfectly if you know in advance what your opponent is going to do. This is the foundation of fighting games, so think about it. It means that predictable players don't win unless their opponent doesn't know what to do about them. If you lose to continuous projectile attacks, figure out how to beat them. It means that to win, you will have to stay unpredictable, never sticking too hard to one tactic and mixing up your actions to throw the enemy off your trail. The very best players are playing a mind game, and they will read your mind from your actions. Keep them out of your head. Injustice is the combo-oriented game. Your first hit usually leads into a flurry of attacks, finishing off with a special move or even a long juggle combo. Button mashing will get you lousy damage. To make a hit count, it will be vital to fully understand your character's combo system. So let's get to it. The best place to learn from the bottom is not under live fire online, or even up against the computer, it's in the training mode. There's a reason fighting games have this mode. In a controlled environment, you're free to experiment and practice techniques over and over again. You will learn a lot faster this way, and you'll be much more prepared for a real fight when you decide to go for it. Also, Injustice 2 has an excellent training mode to take advantage of. The AI dummy is highly programmable, see AI options in the pause menu, and it's easy to get it to replicate a lot of real game situations. Most of the videos you're going to see in this guide were set up in training mode.